Okay, I guess I have to hit one more topic at least again today. And this one is definitely very bothersome. And it's something that just goes right along with the way that the new administration has been working so far. And it is the universal registration of potential voters. And they actually did a little bit of it just a little over a year ago to make sure make sure that the ballot box got stuffed with as many votes for the candidate as they could, and it worked pretty well. So, what if the federal government was able to say, hey, let's take the states' rights away from the states and make it a federal mandate that everybody that we have a name for were to get on one big list and be registered as voters. Well, there's a lot of things that would happen from that. And, you'd think that it's really, really hilarious if it wasn't so scary. Because what it's going to do is, hey, let's take everybody who has a driver's license. We got a list of all of those. We're going to put those on one list. Everybody that's, signed up for welfare. That's a real good list right there. Everybody who is collecting unemployment benefits. That's another good list there. Everybody who gets any other type of government assistance. Good lists there. Any other state lists that we have. Anybody who owns a home. And just to top it off for good measure, anybody who's in jail. And we'll put those all on one list, and automatically everybody in the state is registered to vote. Does that mean that everybody's going to vote? Of course not. But you guys probably think I'm crazy for even thinking that would happen. Because step one is get everybody that you can, as many people as you can, on the government dole. Make them rely on the government just for existence. And so far, they've been doing pretty good with that. Numbers of unemployed people and people getting unemployment benefits are up. Numbers of people on welfare are up. Good start. So you may think I am crazy, and hopefully I am, but it's definitely a good likelihood that this will happen sometime this month or next month. And when it does, the same thing that happened last year, in 2008, in the presidential election, will happen even on a bigger scale. Organizations like Acorn will come around with buses to government housing, to the projects in the big cities, and they'll have buses with pizza on it and say, hey, you're registered to vote, get on the bus, eat with us, and we'll take you so you can vote for the candidates we tell you to. Because just over a year ago, there were people coming out of the polls that were coming in on buses, that were eating pizza, and they were being asked real simple questions like, who'd you vote for? Most of their answer was Barack Obama. And that's the only one that they voted for. They didn't vote for any of the other ones. They went in and out. And then they were asked, can you tell us what any of the things that he stands for are? And most of them couldn't. But they did say, if he's going to be giving us free food, taking us for a ride on a bus, we like it. So yeah, if it wasn't so scary, it would be very, very funny. So only time will tell for sure if this is indeed going to happen. But the more and more people that they can get relying on the government is a great place to start. And people try to criticize me all the time, and I have people in my family that are exactly there. They get money from the government, and as a matter of fact, when I was a kid, that's where we got some of our money from. Okay, and for me, it always seemed strange. I was emancipated minor at 16 years old. I was able to go out, earn my own money, and since then had a much better life. So I think that was something good that happened to me. Realizing that is not what my destiny was, to be able to create something better for myself. So, like I said, only time will tell, but we'll find out if indeed there will be universal voter registration.